It has been raining all night. And I wanted to shoot the sunrise, but obviously that won't happen because you can't see anything and it's wet and it doesn't look like it will stop anytime soon. I don't think I will be getting too much today. Probably just drive back to the nearest town, go a bit of grocery shopping, and then return here and wait till the weather's good. So it might take a few days to create a proper vlog because I can't record in this rain. It's impossible. Many of the big vloggers are showing themselves shopping in the grocery store or wherever, like buying a cup of coffee, filling it up, drinking it, and moving on. Maybe I should just do the same. The whisker is very good, has all the good stuff for the road, keeps you well powered, well prepared for the hiking trip. Or maybe here's some of the good old Hundemat from the first price. Very, very good. Everything in Iceland is so expensive, easily 2 or 3 times the price from back home. Like for example this thing here, 700. Wow. So that's around $6 for one of these bottles here. The best brand is actually this one, First Price, which you get in the North countries, North Europe. You get the First Price, and that actually has the best prices of them all. So whenever you see the First Price, get this guy, usually the cheapest. A couple hours passed and it's still super rainy and windy, and the weather forecast says that it stays like this for a couple of days. So there's no way I can create any content under these conditions. If we have a look outside, maybe real quick, as you can see, quite nice. Meanwhile, I'm just editing some footage on my notebook. And there's all my foods, cables, apple juice, of course, First Price. The weather is still magnificent. It's now past sunset, and yeah, there's a little hailstorm right now. As you can see, quite some nice ice here. Yeah, it's looking really good. So I would say thumbs up for the next day. Hopefully everything will be nice. Next morning, sunrise. And yeah, still super cloudy, don't see much. On top of that, all this ice and snow. Maybe we can have a quick look. I guess I have to wait a couple more days. I don't know. Hopefully the weather becomes better at some point, because this is not very inviting. I mean, the clouds occasionally, there's a few holes here and there where you can see the sky, but it's not enough.
Finally the weather is much better. I can now see the sky a bit and it's not raining anymore, so that's good. But it's still super windy. Out in the open is absolutely crazy right now. I'm between some little hills, mountains, and the car serves as a little cover for the wind as well, and that helps a bit. So I guess everything I want to say for this vlog should be compressed into this one take. Now I found this duct tape in my accessory bag somewhere in the roof box, and I will try to use this one to mount the GoPro on the hood of the car, and hopefully that will hold tight. I don't know. Probably depends on how much I bump and how quick I drive, but I hope for the best. And then I can give you a little taste of what that mountain road looks like. I think the new GoPro mount is really good, holds up really well, and yeah, good thing is I can always just unscrew that thing and take it off and then put it back on, so I don't need to remove the tape. I think now it is well before evening, so I have some time to get to a nice location. I hope the weather holds like this and maybe opens up the clouds a bit so that some sun can get through it. And I try to get to some of the higher peaks behind the peaks here in the front. I think the car is well parked. There's like nothing here, no tourists. This location is awesome. It's by the way called Katla National Park. Good to go. Let's go. Get that, can't get that clean. The glove is wet as well. The way up here is quite steep, and I hope it doesn't start snowing. Right now the temperature is above freezing, so the snow shouldn't lay down, and it's super foggy. The clouds are really low. This is almost 500 meters now. And I think the view would be magnificent if it wasn't for the clouds. I really hope that it that it clears up. It did the last 2 days. It always cleared up before sunset. So I will probably wait a bit more. But if this doesn't clear up that soon, then probably descend without anything. I was a bit hiking up like Gandalf the Grey, but using the tripod as a walking stick. The sky cleared up, that's really good. So I will be able to shoot now. Well, not now, but I really hope the sun comes. And yeah, as you can see, it's quite a nice view. There are many summits and black sand and rivers, and over there is a glacier. The mountain I'm here on, this is actually the peak, and this is just a ridge which gives a bit of cover from the wind. Behind there the wind is coming, and this gives a good shade from it. And shit, and the name I can't remember, and I wouldn't be able to pronounce it anyway. I can just show it as a text. I hope it doesn't start snowing that much. I see a few little snowflakes, but the way up here was quite steep, so snow wouldn't be that great, I think. Just hiked back down again. The rain was increasing. Luckily I found a better way down, so it was easier to descent, and it saved a lot of time. I just took like 40 minutes back to the car. The way there I took 1 hour 30. So I think by taking the shorter route it probably just takes an hour up there. So that's good. I definitely want to go back, but now snowfall kicked in on the mountain and rain down here in the valley. The weather has been bad since 3 or 4 days, and it probably remains bad for another few days. So yeah, this is a really unlucky time. If someone is now traveling to Iceland and just arrived when the bad weather kicked in, will have a really bad time.